knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find out staring in my face. The feel of mortal stock could still reverberate.
Falling in Reverse, who are gearing up for a huge summer tour on the Warped Tour, are enjoying tremendous success with their debut album, The Drug in Me Is You, which landed at number 4 on the U.S. indie charts, as well as number 19 on the Billboard Top 200. The album is the first from the band after being formed by former Escape the Fate vocalist Ronnie Radke after he was released from prison after 2 years. He was incarcerated for assault and battery on a man who eventually was killed and violation of a drug probation. Upon learning he was being kicked out of Escape the Fate, Ronnie not only formed Falling in Reverse, but also wrote all the melodies and lyrics for what would be The Drug in Me Is You while in prison. Artist in News recently caught up with Ronnie before his performance at the 2012 Warped Tour kickoff party to get his thoughts on learning valuable lessons while being locked up.
Like strong now, I don't do drugs, don't drink, don't smoke. I work out. I don't mess around with anything, man. I'm a change. Totally opposite. I used to be crazy and do all the drugs and get crazy and be mean to everyone and think that my shit didn't stink, you know. But I learned a valuable lesson going to prison, and that's to be humble and stay away from substances, you know.
So what does Ronnie think is people's biggest misperception about him?
People think I murdered somebody. There's a lot of ignorant people on the internet. They call me a murderer, and they'll say he murdered somebody. I'm like, really? I didn't murder anybody, or I wouldn't spend 2 years in prison and then they just let me go. You don't go to prison for 2 years for killing somebody. That's ridiculous. I want people to know that I never killed anybody. It was never my intention. I was on drugs. I witnessed something. And I was the scapegoat, you know. I really legitimately, but I learned something from it. It saved my life.
Does he feel the judicial system made an example out of him?
They did. I'm the only one that went to jail. I didn't even do anything. I just was there.
Does he still harbor anger over being incarcerated for 2 years?
Yeah, I go to therapy now. I have to. That's so funny that you just said that, because I was trying to figure out where this anger was coming from. And you just pretty much reminded me. I get it now. Yeah. I harbor it because of that. That and other things, you know.
Falling in Reverse are slated to perform at Rock on the Range on May 19th and Rocklahoma on May 27th before heading out on the road as one of the main stage acts on Warped. Warped Tour kicks off June 16th in Salt Lake City and extends until August 5th in Portland, Oregon. Look for Falling in Reverse to announce another headlining tour after Warped, which will see them performing at venues like the Roseland Ballroom in New York City. As of press time, Falling in Reverse have not officially announced headlining tour dates, but those will be coming very soon.
My body's tremble as it shivers down my spine.